guys, welcome. This is a bit of a test today. See how well streaming does at this hour of the day. How are you guys doing? How is everyone? And good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you guys are. Just loading in here.
Bro, you don't get better by staying in your comfort zone. Gotta push yourself.
Welcome, everybody. I'm gonna swap this out. Oop. I know it's Ureli's gun, but I'm going to have it on just to practice with it. I don't use my secondary weapon a lot, so oh. War Thunder. I will have to look at what I have at my disposal. With
Do not obstruct the tanks. Albania intruders.
Price of protection. Victor writes the checks and the people of
my
Albania
brain.
pay with their
With
lives. Get in there and take those tanks
my
out.
It's time for the Hex to learn that movement is on the streets of my city again. Erect the barricades.
I have to see what I have on
Parasite
GeForce.
barricades. Nothing you've got can get past those except... Okay, first step. Get your hands on a sculpture. Congratulations on your promotion, Commander. Now, get to a comms terminal and use that thing to call in Stormfall paratroopers. Yeah, you heard me right.
Let me finish this and I can check. Sometimes we can't play all the games that are available. Like, pretty sure I'm gonna die. Why isn't this working?
come on. You're never going to get through the barrier without Thermian RPGs. And to get those, you need to call in the only units that get issued with them. Understand? Take an emergency transponder to the terminal and call in reinforcements. Stormfall squad inbound. Lock and load. These are the big boys, because they don't trust the rookies with heavy hardware.
These things know better than pond scum. Unclean and unholy. Stormfall, purge them from my city, will you?
Is it bad? No, it's just I don't usually do it because most of my viewers are on at 5 o'clock in the evening, you know. Hey, Dr. Medic, did you even sleep last night? Oh, good.
Nightingale. If it weren't for the disease that disfigures your body and soul, you'd be just one more dead idealist in a pile of dead idealists, whilst I am Helvania's very raison d'etre. Skuldra looks to me, not just for leadership, but inspiration. While you're a few slender chromosomes away from corpse.
Maybe better 1 hour later from now. I don't think it matters.
You really are the most
I was gonna be on here for like
insufferable
2 hours to see. How's your morning, Medic? Oh, I'm just doing this mission. And then I had to open up Europa.
Another barrier. Victor really wants to keep us out. Get your hands on a Thermian RPG and take it down.
can see. I can talk to my mom about it. We've been thinking about doing a morning stream, but we don't see if there's maybe this Friday, but next Friday is D&D. So not next Friday, but the Friday after this.
Hey, one down! Everything's patterned.
Alright, Britt.
Creature 9.
That's good. How are you?
Heads in their place.
Oh no.
6 feet underground
Speaking of
should
how am I?
suffice.
Oh, I know. It's the problem with the time change. How's it been going for you, Albert? That's good. One more.
Don't look now, but you've got a Stormforce squad coming your way. Want to find out what their Thermian rockets will do to that thing's armor?
a lame pun. Oh, it was a pun? I'm sorry, I didn't notice.
Don't look now, but you've got
I'm
a
sorry.
stormfall spell coming your way.
It's funny though.
Want to find out what their Thermian rockets will do to that thing's armor?
Nightingale. Do you think the citizens of my fair city will rise up and follow your beautiful song? Have you looked in a mirror? You are as hideous as the blight they cower from. You are a common brush.
This pillock is gonna get this entire town killed. Mark my words.
Unlocked Elite Temporal Archimedia and Cannon Genesis weapons the other day, so my grind is coming along well. Oh, that's nice. No. Or are the weapons worth all the... I stream on YouTube. Mom streams on Twitch. Where do the RPGs go? Oh, I was saying, are the weapons worth all the hard work? That's what I was saying. Can't find an RPG. What is going on? no idea. Never done this solo. Usually you do this with a group, but did Yankee do it with a group? No. Why? Because it was an accident. Alright, Tom, see you around.
Mia's getting strange readings from that tank. You better finish it off quick.
Ah. Oh yeah. I forgot about phase 2.
No. No, 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 no!
Ugh. Looks like Victor forgot to update his antivirus software. Now you've got to clean up his mess. Something tells me that thing won't like it if you pop its zits. stick.
I'm not gonna make it. Should have done a Nadaruk. The Naruto, whatever it's called. God. Oh well. I don't know why it loaded me in by myself, but there we go. Silly. Oh, well, I'm here.
Get Bex. Let's see what you got. Fine. Waste my time. So, who's this for? Get chido, make be safe.
Yeah, I'm trying to get standing. More standing. I guess. I was just trying to do a bounty and try to see if I could get another, whatchamacallit? What's that thing called? More antivirus stuff. Yeah, I'm going to now. Wait. I got distracted. That was my problem. This should be easy. Excavation. That'll be fine. I'll be fine. Welcome, third viewer. Should be easy.
We are here to excavate long-buried artifacts crucial to our cause. Marking the first dig site.
I haven't been in this biome for a while.
Strike down power carrier enemies, take their fuel cells, and bring the cells to the excavator to
Morning, Crimson. How's life going for you?
This excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shields. An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
It's good. Of course, it's not perfectly like
Things seem tough.
what
No
it
one
could
knows,
be.
but believe, though it's
Unfortunately,
going out of style, there are people working to make this system a better place.
unfortunately, the what was it, Hyper I used to use doesn't work anymore for PC.
Excavation complete. Look what we found. Keep fighting and excavating.
Credits.
When you need it, extraction is ready for you.
But yeah, I like the amount of detail that she has. I tried to make my own, but that would have taken like months of like learning and stuff like that. But so I just bought one from Etsy instead, and it's been working pretty well. You know. Also, the person made a mid-tier model. Like, see, that's the problem. Okay, I don't know what is considered a mid-tier. I think this is pretty good. But as you see with the mouth, okay, in the VTubing model, right, to emulate human speech, we have to go A, E, O, U. Okay, basically that's a movement of the mouth. I bought this model for $15 on Etsy, and you see how the mouth is moving, and that's with me changing the parameters of like the sensitivity, the eyes, and stuff like that. I'm also using my iPhone facial camera, my selfie camera, because it has facial, what is it called? I haven't had my coffee yet. Facial tracking. So, but yeah. Um, but well, if you get one made by somebody, it's like $500, and that's without rigging. You see, like the VTube is a live animation, practically a live capture for an animation. It's really cool stuff, and the stuff that can be done with it is amazing. So basically, the dots connect to my face, and I am a live animation. So you can get a model from somebody. Of course, you have to have a board, which I kinda have a board.
Communication towers.
Wait,
Capture the
excuse me.
towers and
Why am I
remain in
alone?
control long enough to decode incoming messages.
We are gonna abort this mission before it even starts. Why am I alone? So you can get a model made, right? Also, it's layers. So you have the face, and then you have the front piece of hair that moves back and forth. That's a layer. And then you have the hair in the back that moves back and forth. That's a layer. The clothing moving is a layer. So everything's a layer, right? But guess what? From what I found on the suggested website, it's $500 for a model that is unrigged. So no moving parts connected to it. And then when I looked up how much it would cost to get it rigged, it was like another $300, $400, $500, sometimes $600. And I was just like, I can't do that. You know, number one, I mentally don't have a picture in my mind. I do have a picture of someone, but they talk about symmetry and they talk about color harmony and they talk about silhouette. Silhouette's a big deal in VTubing. And I'm like, yeah, so I just want to wear it as a mask, you know. And yeah.
Search for the holding location.
Yeah, almost 1,000, if not more, depending on what you want. And the rigging was very basic rigging. Like this type of rigging. You know? And then if you wanted emotions, so like if I press a certain button, you get an emotion. Okay? Alright? If you wanted to do that, alright, that's extra money.
Keep searching.
And I was like, well, forget I even asked. And then you have to be careful about, like, AI stuff. I'm not against AI. I'm going to be clear about that. But I'm not going to pay real money for AI stuff that you put inside of a machine to have them make you stuff. I've used AI for, like, picturing models and stuff like that. But I don't sell it. Nor do I post it as art. Is AI strong like that? Oh yeah. And it's almost hard to tell the fakes.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Like the border I have right now for my thing. A lot of them, unfortunately, on Etsy were like AI
The holding area. Careful.
stuff.
If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence.
There are companies, but then you sign up with companies.
Find our prisoner in one
So
of these
how
cells.
do I explain this? What type of VTubers do you know? Like,
Hurry up. You are running out of time.
wait.
Subject found. You need to bring the captive to safety. Protect them at all costs.
Right, so HoloLive is a literal company. Think of like a casting agent for actors and actresses, okay? There are some VTubers out there that are like that, okay?
I can't go on.
Where'd they go?
You want to hit those high notes. You gotta mean it.
Stay focused. There's a heavy
What am
unit
I doing?
approaching.
No.
They've brought in reinforcements. A Bursa.
Yeah, well, sometimes the small channels, they create their own, you know, but a lot of times, like the very hyper detailed ones. Oh, okay. The hyper detailed ones will. Oh my gosh.
This looks bad. Help.
Yeah, it is crazy. And also, it all depends on people's certain styles and stuff. Like, are they.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Looks like heavy activity ahead.
It is a crazy process. It's a lot of detail, and it all depends on what people do. And there are certain people that decide just to do PGN tubers, which is fine, you know, and that's usually how they start out, you know.
Mission complete. The captive has been
And
liberated. You will
yeah,
be
so every piece that moves, the fingers, there's also hand tracking. Um, Also, I need a model that isn't.
help. It hurts.
I need a model that is not 100% gonna suck up my CPU, which that can happen as well, because there's multiple programs. I'm using VTube Studio. Yeah. I use VTube Studio, which is quote unquote free. Of course, there's a little like watermark on it, but no one's seeing the watermark right now. But there are certain ones that can have high, like CPU stuff. Yeah, she is. Well, her name is Maple, so it's supposed to be like a maple-ish color scheme. There wasn't a lot to choose from on Etsy. Um, like the ones that look good, and a lot of them. There was another one, I think it was based off like a bear, like a teddy bear.
We have
Very
located the enemy's planetary communication towers. Capture the
no,
towers and remain.
it was very beige, brown, black on top of each other, and almost looked like a filter, which isn't bad, you know. I think red, like the like the leaf, or maybe brown, like the maple syrup. You know, I think that's what she was trying to go for. I'm not sure. Why? What's wrong with the non-human VTubers? Like, what are you talking? Like, I think I think the mom that's a Highland cow stuffy looks really cute, and it's a really smart idea. You know, very original. Can't imitate it. There's a mom gamer. She's a stuffed.
Tenno, I need you to get inside enemy data vaults and retrieve crucial intelligence data. security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands.
Well, chibi is just a style, and also, if the person who has that as their model, it may be there for their online persona. You know, just like how my name isn't Yankee in real life. You know, people have their own way of keeping their identity safe. I try. The only other one that I kind of watch is that mom I told you about. She seems nice, but since a lot of the VTubers do fan service, I'm not really too keen on watching other people, and it just kind of makes me sad because it makes VTubing kind of weird, if you get what I mean. Like, oh golly. Or like I watch some for like ideas, and I watch tutorials on how to use what is that thing called? Oh goodness. I did it for trying to make my own. I gotta do it that doesn't do any fan service, and it would be their ex Ninja Sanji members. Well, I'm surprised they let them keep their VTubers, because I thought it was under contract. Again, as another reason why you see a lot of well, let's change it from indie to contracted VTubers. Well, let's see. I will look them up. You know, another great thing, and I really wish they would like destigmatize the VTubing, because a lot of them. Oh, that's horrible. That's sad, man. Well, let's just hope they didn't like their model to begin with, because it's hard to emulate that type of like movement and stuff like that, assuming they were hyper detailed. صباح النور يا مالك. I'm just testing out stuff. Let me test out stuff, yeah? Oh, that is good. You know, that's the thing too, is like, I hate to say this about YouTubing in general, but when, in general, YouTubing is like this, where especially gaming. Okay, it's a big club and you ain't in it. I'm teasing Malik. Malik, I'm teasing. Ricochet, calm down. It's a big club and you're not in it, essentially. And that's been, it can be said about a lot of things, like acting and stuff like that. But since YouTube is a creative space and, you know, they always be like, you gotta collab, you gotta collab. I watched a video about VTubing collab. More of like I wanted to know how they did it because me and Mom were thinking about doing reaction videos in our VTubers. But yeah, lots of nightmare stories. You know? Yeah, well, and also it's like, we're not just a gaming channel. You know? We do life. We have, you know, things that... Because life isn't always about gaming. And I think that's another reason why I kind of hated a lot of gamers, is that they made it seem like COD is life, or Warframe is life, or, you know, and it's like, yeah, dude, you have to eat. I'm sorry. I hope you're using the bathroom. Like, I mean, come on, man. This isn't healthy, especially when little kids will look up to you. You know? And adults, and, you know, you have to be a role model, especially when you're in the public space. Yeah. Well, it's a family channel, but it's also a gaming channel, and it's, you know, I think we have to realize that
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
when we started this, it was saying, why not?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Why can't families game together? Why does it have to be a one-person thing? You know? And same things can be said about a lot of things in life, you know? No, I did not say Warframe is life, Medic. I was saying that Warframe isn't all life. And what do you mean, baby their kids? In what sense? Oh yeah, that's another thing I don't like. I don't like people... Like, look, here's the thing. There's a fine line between that. You know? And doing things that you liked as a kid isn't, like... What is the word they like to use all the time? Happyfoot, could you just, like, put the code in? Just do that for me? That'd be great, thanks. So anyways...
Alarms have been triggered. You need to retrieve that data before the data destruction is complete.
I'm not gonna get it.
They destroyed the data. This must not happen again with the next vault.
Next one will be easier. I mean, like, I don't see myself as being an immature adult. You know, like, I have a job. You know, I take care of my family. Well, the problem with the board games is that we kind of got distracted, life happened, and then my sister's like, I really want to do D&D. And then we kind of played around with the idea of doing, like, a board game cooking combination, where it's like, okay, we're going to stream us cooking dinner, and then playing the board game while we wait for dinner to finish, or dessert, or whatever. Increase it. Mom's always saying it's too loud. Hold on. There you go. Wait. How about that? Hello. Hello. There we go. Oh, my nose. No, we haven't yet. We played Dragoncraft a little bit.
There's a heavy unit approaching. The target console is nearby. If you
We
try
haven't
to
done
advance
Wingspan
now,
yet.
the enemy will start destroying data.
No. Honestly, I'm not really interested even in, like, D&D at this point. I mean, we get better, but it's not as role-playing as it should be. And I don't know how to make that happen, you know? Half the time Jake is distracted. I don't know when I'm supposed to.
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms. The data we retrieved will have to suffice. Get to extraction.
No, it's not always Jake. Sometimes we lose, like, you know. No, Malik, we're not resorting to violence. I mean, like, I can make stories in my head, and I can talk to myself while playing Tiny Glade and making little towns and stories in my head, but role-playing, especially in front of strangers? Like, that's... no. I can't. I can't. Not that I can't. I can, and I try, but I just feel like it's, I don't know how to explain it. And don't make me breaks your stomach down, Malik. But enjoy. Actually, this was supposed to be your belly. What is going on here, yo? Oh! Cephalon gave it to me. Last night. Well, it's only about role-playing. It's like, even I thought about, like, living me playing Tiny Glade, which is just making little towns and stuff like that. But, yeah. It's hard. I guess it's stage fright. I don't know what it's called. Well, thank you guys for the likes. Sorry, I see it. Absolutely not, Malik.
top-secret interplanetary communications. You are going to capture the towers and decode incoming messages.
I'm not cosplaying as a ramen noodle ball. Absolutely not. I don't even eat ramen noodles.
Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now.
Okay. How do I explain this to you? Malik. When I was living in Egypt, I was not living on Egyptian salary. Okay?
This tower is ours now.
عشان أنا مش مصري أصلا يعني. I just lived in Egypt for way too long.
The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it. You have captured a radio tower. The enemy have captured a tower.
Stop being nosy, Malik. I left before things got bad.
Captured. Beginning stream decode now. We have lost control of a tower.
Yeah, before, when it was 30 pounds.
Tower lost. Tower online. We have lost control of a tower.
And if you want to leave, you will save the money. That's يعني كل الناس كده يا عم.
We have control of all 4 towers. The enemy have captured a tower. We are in total control. Keep fighting. Tower lost.
Well, I won't be on for long. I'm gonna be getting off soon. Let's just test this test. What conflict? Where is the conflict?
We are dominating. Keep it up. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it.
No, I am not.
We have control of all 4 towers. We have decoded the message. The remaining must not report back to their command. Eliminate everyone. More data is being broadcasted. Are you willing to risk going back into the field? They are broadcasting another message. Make sure the enemy never receives
I
it.
don't know. I might be
The
going on
data
Guild
you have
Wars
collected
today.
today will go a long
So,
way in supporting our cause.
yeah. Actually, I have to check something. You guys get to see the behind the scenes of the mundanity of being a streamer. How you doing, Meg? Now, what is it called? War Thunder? Thunder War Thunder. Mm. You didn't have Nova in that before? Hold on. I have to relaunch. You know, you guys could give us like suggestions too for games, but in our Discord because, yeah. Mecha Break. Absolutely not. I am not playing Catan on this. We were supposed to be playing Ark too. Yeah, see, you just get stuck into the games and then you can't get. Why does this look like? Oh, I remember that game. I'm not really interested in Warhammer. Honestly. Don't think Mom's on Guild Wars, but ABC. Why is this happening? Alright, well, I'll do with it. Oh, you know why? You know why? I know why. Because I have my VTuber up. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. That is all for today. Let me know if you guys like this time better. If you prefer this time, or do you guys prefer 5 o'clock in the evening? You know, what are your guys' thoughts? Because during the weekend, it's a different time schedule, it's from 12 to 5. But on the weekdays, I was thinking either in the morning or after 5 p.m. You know, that is my think, me thoughts. Alright, y'all. I need to go. I'll see you never. Well, you need to stop taking stuff so personally. Just because someone doesn't like your game doesn't mean they're a bad person. Okay? Okay. Alright, my wonderful people, thank you for tuning in this morning. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I know it's the first day of the week, it's the first day of work. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day, work, school, whatever. But yeah. Alright, guys. See y'all later. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. But remember, don't let your negative thoughts become negative actions. And don't give up. Because we need you here. Alright? Bye.